Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the recent Republican primary for Michigan governor and the victory of John James over Perry Johnson. Now, I know what you might be thinking, another political race. But trust me, this one's got some interesting twists and turns that are worth exploring. So, let's get started and uncover what makes this election so significant. First things first, the race was intense. Perry Johnson, a self-funded businessman, poured nearly $32 million of his personal wealth into the campaign, making it the most expensive gubernatorial primary in Michigan's history. But despite the financial might, it was John James who emerged victorious. Now, you might be wondering, what sets James apart? Well, let me tell you, it's not just about the money. It's about the support he garnered and the message he conveyed. James, a military veteran and U.S. representative, had the backing of President Donald Trump, which was a game changer. Trump's total endorsement prompted multiple candidates to drop out and join forces with James. But it's not just Trump's support that's intriguing. It's the fact that James was able to consolidate the GOP's support, which is no small feat in a crowded field. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal about consolidation? Well, in my opinion, it shows that James has the ability to unite a diverse range of voters, which is a crucial skill in politics. Now, let's talk about the issues. James campaigned on a broad policy portfolio, promising to focus on economic issues like cutting costs and taxes. But here's the interesting part. He also tapped into culture war passions with proposals like a parental bill of rights. Now, you might be thinking, is this a good or bad thing? Personally, I think it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it shows that James is willing to address the concerns of a wide range of voters. On the other hand, it raises questions about his ability to govern effectively and unite the state. Now, let's talk about the voters. Michigan residents who backed James cited his congressional experience and pledges to fight communist socialism. Now, you might be thinking, is this a valid concern? Well, in my opinion, it's a complex issue. While the threat of communist socialism might be a valid concern for some, it's also a term that can be easily manipulated and used to stoke fear and division. So, it's important to approach this issue with a critical eye and consider the broader implications. Now, let's talk about the future. James heads to the general election, where he'll face Democratic Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. Now, you might be thinking, who's this Benson character? Well, let me tell you, she's a political veteran with significant establishment and institutional support. So it's going to be an interesting showdown between two seasoned politicians. Now, you might be thinking, what does this mean for Michigan? Well, in my opinion, it's a chance for the state to move forward and address some of the pressing issues it faces. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. James' victory raises questions about the future of Michigan's politics and the role of the GOP in the state. Now, you might be thinking, what does this mean for the party? Well, in my opinion, it's a chance for the GOP to reinvent itself and address the concerns of a diverse range of voters. But it's also a reminder that the party needs to be more inclusive and address the issues that matter to its constituents. In conclusion, John James' victory in the Republican primary for Michigan governor is a significant development in the state's politics. It raises questions about the future of the GOP and the role of politics in addressing the concerns of its constituents. So what do you think? Is James the right person for the job? What do you think the future holds for Michigan's politics? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Thanks for watching.